Okay, now today I find out that Eddie Mays has put a hit out on me. Eddie Richard Mays, that lives at 4719 Curly Oaks, the one who set my mom's body on fire. Johnny Lewis got his raggedy ass up here. And anybody that knows Nakia Marie Hammonds, that graduated from CLC Contemporary Learning Center, that was a native of Fifth Ward. Beautiful girl, my best friend. Her mother Sonia Hammonds and her sister Kawana Hammonds and Sonia Hammonds are my friends. Johnny B. Lewis killed my mother, and he admitted today that he killed Nakia Hammonds. My life is at jeopardy. They have a boy named Eric Davenport who stays across the street, who is Tanner Smith's cousin. They all up here in Dallas trying to pay some guy to come up on this property at 529 Melrose. Now they quiet because they speak on airwave. And they've been hiding out here in the alley. So I'm gonna let each one of these neighbors know if they see a black man and they smoke crystal meth. I've been to rehab. But they want to make it seem like because they stole my medical records and looked into my thing, my past, trying to steal my identity with knowing my medical records, which he stole straight from the office of Dr. Dr. Nathan Stark. He went there with a fake driver's license that said Aaron Cooks and stole my medical records. Now, Johnny B. Lewis stays at 2760 County Road 94, and he killed his own mother, Lois Lewis, husband to be, because he was HIV positive and she was in love with him. He killed her, and he killed Nakia Hammonds, and he killed my mother, Eunice Cooks, and set her on fire. And Jason Holmes has been slandering my name with stolen pictures on Instagram, TikTok, Quora, Facebook Lite, slandering my name when they murdered my mother. I'm gonna tell each one of these neighbors in this whole neighborhood today, and they say, be on the lookout for a Toyota. Eric is driving my mother's Toyota, stolen Toyota RAV4. Dark gray in color, black rims. He stole that. Johnny killed and beat my mother to death and is riding around in that car as if it's his car. Hold on right quick. Hold on. So they have a guy up here that they've paid to kill me that was on the property at 529. Two guys, Eric Davenport, and some hired guy with Eddie Mays. Because they know that I know the whole story because they've told me the whole story. They abducted my mother from 2630 Bissonnette, apartment 4338, where they were stalking her from apartment 5338. Stalking her. And then they want to damage my car by having this little bastard come over here and pull stuff from up under the engine so my car won't run. Eddie Mays said, I don't want him to have no money. We're going to get him when he's on the way to Waffle House. We're going to kill him. We're going to shoot him in the head. So, he stabbed Nakia Hammonds to near death with his own blood in a syringe of HIV positive blood. And I never even knew Nakia Marie Hammonds was killed by Johnny B. Lewis. Johnny B. Lewis killed my mother and was harboring, staying in the townhome, which is 1663 Prairie Grove Drive. And Nakia Hammonds came up with $70,000 to buy the townhome. He was acting like it was his, but it wasn't his. It was my sister Carla Cooks's. Johnny B. Lewis also was poisoning my sister until she caught stage 4 pancreatic cancer. So they done came to Dallas, all the way from Houston, Texas, to kill me, Aaron Bernard Cooks. And they have also stolen my dad, Eddie B. Cooks's money. And because they got my mom's computer where all her insurance and stuff was at, they're getting my mother's and father's monthly money every month. You hear him saying fuck Eunice, fuck Eunice. They call me Eunice, but my name is Aaron Bernard Cooks. But since they killed my mother, Eunice Cooks, they're around the neighborhood saying fuck Eunice, and wait till tonight, and this, that, and the third. And they'll kill me in broad daylight because I know so much. They will lie to anybody that I meet. They have killed my friend Phoenix that I enjoyed time with. We had an intimate friendship. They've killed So Johnny smokes crystal meth. I don't care. He also sells drugs with Eric Davenport. I don't care. They're fueling their drug money with my mother and father's monthly income, which is my dad's 100% VA disability, which is $120,000 a year. They've stolen their socials and all this other kind of stuff. And then they've lied on me to the nursing home. They've gotten bank cards, they've done bank drafts. My good friend that I grew up with, Jason Holmes, who stays at 4719 Curly Oaks, Houston, Texas 77053. And Eddie Mays stays at 4719 Curly Oaks. Eddie Mays hates me. Never done nothing to never did anything to Johnny, never did anything to Jason, never did anything to Eric, never did anything to Johnny. I used to cut Johnny's hair. And Johnny went to jail for burglary rehabilitation. and capital murder. But he pushed those charges off on this guy named Terry, and their plan is to come in his home, kill me, kill my friend Louise, kill Mrs. Lee, or either lie to her to put me out the house. And I say to myself, see, if I'm dead, I won't be able to get justice for my mother's death. Johnny beat her to death with a baseball bat, raped her, and they're depending on this guy to come around and hide behind here to shoot me in the head. Well, that's a lot. Johnny B. Lewis is 48 years old, 5'6". He has a liver condition. He has dentures. All his teeth is rotting out from crystal meth. Eric Davenport is 240, 250, 5'11". My cousin Doris Mae Roberts is into this. She propositioned Johnny to kill me. They've caused me to relapse, which I'm not proud of, from the stress. When I was calm and at peace, I did the right thing, got rebaptized. Did all of this in hopes to finding my mother. Jason Holmes is the person that committed manslaughter and took my mom's remains and threw them in the Houston city dump on Heavy Trash Day, zip code 77053, Westbrook neighborhood. And then he says, I'm gonna get you put out this house. God will open up another door for me. They've killed these people, innocent people, because Nakia was furious with Johnny trying to sell a house that wasn't even his to sell. And he didn't even care. So she was upset. I want my money back, and he stabbed her. And she ran for her life and died from her injuries, from what Johnny told me. I just found that out today. So on top of killing my best friend, you kill my mother, who did nothing to no one ever, Eunice Cooks. She taught at Black's Elementary. They are always on social media slandering my name, coming up with my addresses. I'm going to speak to the police today, and I'm going to let them know what's going on. I'm going to let them know that these guys are out to try to kill me. I'm going to let them know that who they are, where they're at, and these police incident numbers. And if anything happens to me, it's because of Johnny B. Lewis, who's scared of Eddie. Eddie cut his dick off with some scissors. And Johnny has been so evil till he got, I've had my ass done. That means I've had enhancements done to my body. Johnny was jealous because my work came out right and his came up wrong. So they had to amputate his legs. And he was trying to use fentanyl, not fentanyl, but that too, to poison me. And he ended up losing his arm. Now, that's not God trying to tell your ass you need to stop. But he had already murdered Nakia Hammonds. He's already been on the run with the U.S. Marshals for killing his mother's husband-to-be. He worked at Gulf Shores Academy. On Post Oak. He's friends with Frank and Rashida Robinson. And they want to kill me. Instead of them going on about their business, they would rather kill me and hide in the house and surprise me. And they even want to cut off my dick because Johnny doesn't have a dick. So they want to cut my dick off. They want to set me on fire like they did my mother and keep on spending my parents' monthly income every month. That's a sum of like $30,000, $40,000 a month or more that they are stealing with the debit cards that was in my mom's purse. Johnny is living at 2760 County Road 94, apartment 8104, Pearland, Texas. And that's a forgery apartment that he forged my mom's signature and her financial documents to get that apartment. And her Social Security disability is paying that money every month. And she's gone. And he stole her RAV4 and is riding around in it like it's his. So, what am I to do? Except let the U.S. Marshals know, let the world know, let my neighborhood know, and let Johnny's mother, Lois Lewis, know, and his daughter, Portia Paris Lewis, know that Portia Paris Lewis is going to be in jail. She's going to give up the whereabouts of where her fake daddy is at, which is Johnny B. Lewis, rapist, pedophile, murderer, and he is wanted. But they want to fuck with me because I got a little petty warrant of vandalism. And the reason why I have that petty warrant of vandalism because I thought Johnny was in that house. He said he was in that house. And I wanted to kill him that day. So my emotions got the best of me. That'll be handled. And they have switched beneficiaries at the bank. They made it Eddie Mays and Jason Holmes because Jason ran off with the purse. So if you see anything on social media, they know my supervisor, Miss Elise. They are able to, what they say, look through my eyes and know everything I'm doing and everything that I'm thinking. And that's a fact. How can people do that? So evil. So evil. And then they make up these things, and then when I've relapsed, which I have, they sit up here and make it seem like I'm just some kind of junkie when Johnny's the junkie. I still have all my teeth. So Eric Davenport is a guy I never had a problem with. Handsome big boy. Got a Cadillac in my daddy's name. And that's going to pop up. And they know I'm going to be power of attorney over my father. And I'm going to shut all that down. But if I'm dead, which is what they want, they can keep on living. See, when you keep your hand in the cookie jar for too long, you get caught. And Johnny would follow me places and would go and tell my friends these horrible stories about I've given him AIDS. I don't find black guys attractive. It's just not my thing. I've had some very good ones, but it's just not my thing. You know, and he would say I gave him AIDS and then turn the people that were my friends away from me. Every time I would leave a person's house, you sitting off in the dark. And then Johnny told me, one day, early when this stuff was happening, that I have to kill you. And I'm like, what? He said, yeah, I have to kill you. I'm something like your friend, I'm something like your enemy, but Eddie Mays got a life insurance policy out on you. And it hadn't matured yet, but when it do, that's when we gonna kill you. I'm not supposed to eat. I'm not supposed to have dreams. I'm not supposed to go to school. I'm not supposed to take care of my father. I'm not supposed to get justice for my mother. I'm not supposed to think. I'm not supposed to do anything but suffer. When my life was fine enough and happy enough, but they turned around, stole my identity, and started living as me with my parents' wealth. I don't even have a relative because they lied to my relatives using these voice apps to change their voice. That's so stupid. They worry about penis pumps, and then they want to castrate me because I wear white briefs. How would they even know that? Because Johnny stole a bag of my underwear. I like white briefs. I like how they look on me. I like how they feel. I'm not a person that's going to sit up and wear boxer briefs just because you wear boxer briefs or worry about what Eric Davenport thinks that looks good on black men. I'm not screwing Eric Davenport. And I wouldn't buy something to make a man happy. I would buy something that I feel comfortable in. But they want to castrate me and set me on fire, cut my dick off. And then when I'm on dates, and I had a really good date last night, they want to go and kill this boy. And I'm going to let him know that. I should be able to walk down the street in my own neighborhood and be happy. But Eddie Mays got together with Jason Holmes, and this was all orchestrated by Johnny Lewis. He's the one who set the seed. He killed my best friend, Nakia Hammonds, and then he killed before her his mother's husband to be, because he was HIV positive, and Johnny killed him. No one knows where Lois Lewis is at. She doesn't have any kind of dealings with her son, and they are all getting this money to pay this person to try to kill me. They're getting this money from my mother and father's monthly income. And they get on the 28th and they use these Cash App cards and PayPal cards where they cut off JP Morgan Bank. But they have my dad's money going to these PayPal and these Chime Bank cards and these Cash App cards that they disperse between the six of them. So Johnny wants my license plate because he knows I relapsed. So he wants to stretch it out to be a big lie to put me on Front Street. So now if they just were left well enough alone, I have to put this video out because it's the truth. And Harris County Constable's Department, this Precinct 8, Phil Sandel, knows this. Y'all pray for me. My name is Aaron Bernard Cooks. I'm not safe in a safe house in Dallas, Texas, because I was ran from my own home at 4710 High Point Lane, Houston, Texas, 77053. They destroyed my home. Johnny even cut the support beams out of the attic. And they want to allow in this house, crystal meth house. Johnny sells drugs. He molested his son. He killed Nakia Marie Hammonds, daughter of Sonia Hammonds, sister of Kawana Hammonds, daughter of Frank Hammonds. And this is a stupid reality that I'm living. And I'm going to let the whole neighborhood know that. May God order my steps. May the Holy Spirit work with me through this. May divine intervention be the thing that saves me. And God's blessings and grace and mercy. Thank you.